Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas, and pay heed all who enter, and beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football too. Today a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the West Virginia Mountaineers taking on the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Jayhawks will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy...
Turning on the Jets. There he goes. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous... Nothing but green grass down the middle. And the defense got it. He's at the 10. Touchdown, right chunk, Jayhawk. The defense putting points on the board.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on second down. Pulls it in. It's Spike. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. They want to get this defense on its heels.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Safe completion on the screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Jayhawks offense will get the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Hit as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The Jayhawks line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Quickly to the tight end. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now 1st down from the 46. From the shotgun, the inside give. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Makes a man miss. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Makes the catch. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Looking left. Got him downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll try the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Jayhawks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bowie. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna sling it on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Barnes. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. He gets it away from his own end zone. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. The give is to Williams. Runs through the tackle. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The sure hands, it's Pickett. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be third and long. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Jayhawks will have it first and 10. Dropping back, it's Daniels. It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Jayhawks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap on third down. Slithers into space. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Wants to throw on first down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Jayhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Running back searching for a hole. And tackled there by the defense. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Loss of 7 yards on the play. Now, a fourth down. Number 99 on the field.
We've reached a break, and Kansas has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll line up for the field goal try as we start the second quarter. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The Mountaineers are in the hurry up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Barnes. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating.
Wide open spaces. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for space. It's White. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Mountaineers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying play action. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. He didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Got his man quickly. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Back open in the middle. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
The play action fake. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Gonna run it. It's White. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Now the play fake. Here's the heat. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Punt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. It'll be a run on third and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Daniels. He's got him. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Jayhawks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. The throw. Caught close to the marker, it's Henderson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
And the Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pickett. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Jayhawks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Grabbed in the middle. It's White. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looking downfield on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. And the Mountaineers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. It's Barnes. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Catches it at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. The clock is wound down, just over 20 seconds to go before the break. They'll have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. On target. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws to the tight end. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lofts one deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And this 2nd half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating 1st half. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the 2nd half if they're going to win this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete to the left. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes a move. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but here's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The give is to Williams. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They'll give it to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Jayhawks send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Rides the back and leaves it. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He'll pull it on the read. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down mark. On 3rd down, going up top. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. On the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, the ball squirts out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rushes on him. Got it set up on the outside. Shakes off the defender. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Vaughn. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
From the red zone, it's White. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Mountaineers are on the move. Looking for room, it's White. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. A pretty short drive there, covering 38 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Plucks it out of the air. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires complete on the crosser. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Going for the big play. Makes the grab at the 30. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Put themselves in a bit of a bind, but that last one is 2nd and 14. Power football with the run. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. And the Jayhawks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Flips it out on the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off play action. Snags it. Touchdown, Rock Chop. They take the lead with the 6. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll line up to go for 2. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Zings it complete to the right. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further.
Kansas, 19.
Coming out with it, it's Fox. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Goes to the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys, they've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback and the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. Slips through the line. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. From the gun, running back on the move. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. To throw, it's Daniels. Finds the tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Williams.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. Open space at the 25. It's a running room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gives it on the option. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
That's caught. It's Gallagher. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, he leads it with the back. There he goes! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Gives it on the option. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And the Mountaineers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. The give is to Williams. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a 1st down. They go to the ground. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A little screen to the running back. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Wants to return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Well, no question. They've got to score a touchdown and get the 2-point conversion here, but that's a good start to this 2-minute drive. You always want to get it going. You want to get that momentum going, put the defense on their heels. They accomplished that with the last throw.
He'll keep it himself. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
And the Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll run play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Got a little space. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. Escapes the sack. Oh, they're after him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on third down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Chucked it away just as he was hit. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. With the catch, it's Gallagher. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Pressure coming. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation.